Hi, this is Danny Sawai with Tucson Strength. I just want to touch base on something I see a lot with the squat. One of the biggest factors of having a really strong squat is being able to breathe correctly and creating intra-abdominal pressure. And so when we create that intra-abdominal pressure, that's really what's going to keep our trunk, our core tight. You can brace down as hard as you want with your abs. If you don't have enough air in the cylinder, you're going to have a really tough time squatting a lot of weight. And so one of the biggest mistakes I see is when people get underneath the bar is when they take their breath. So they kind of have a lackadaisical setup, which I have a couple videos on the setup already. But they'll come up here, they'll get underneath the bar, up, they walk back kind of relaxed, but then they go, and as they squat, they go, and they take this breath on the way down. And that's not what we want to do on the squat. As you're unracking this bar on the squat, you want to make sure you get into your position, get really tight, zip it up, leak your air out, and then take that deep breath at the top. Watch, they come out, and then I'm ready to descend. Okay? So you really want to take that big deep breath in at the top, hold it, do your squat, and then you're going to exhale explosively with a grunt or a hiss or whatever the heck you do to come up as you're on your ascent. But you really want to secure your breath at the top and hold your breath. I like to breathe through my nose because that really starts to stimulate the diaphragm. A lot of times people get underneath the bar and they take a big mouth breath in and they go, and they flare their ribs. And rib flare, when you take a big mouth breath or and you do this chest up thing, it really will screw up your intra-abdominal pressure. You cannot have a tight core and a tight cylinder of a trunk if you flare your ribs. So breathing through the mouth isn't the best idea for most people, all right? So a nasal breath, if you can do it, breathing down into your diaphragm is gonna be one of the best ways. So then we'll do a back. One other thing I see with the breath is on the back side, I'll see people with their squat, and you'll see like a shrug almost. So they'll take their deep breath in, but as they right before they start their descent or even in between reps, they'll actually shrug their shoulders. They take the breath and they go, the bar actually raises. So they get underneath the bar, they go here, they take a deep breath in, they go, look what happens. They take a deep breath and the bar comes up. If they're taking a deep breath, and your shoulders are coming up, you are no longer tight and you are not really breathing down into your trunk and stabilizing your trunk. You are now looser than you think you are, no matter how tight you're squeezing those muscles. So that's very important to breathe down, with or without a belt, pressurizing down instead of breathing up. And you'll see a lot of people from rep to rep get weaker because every breath they take is a shrug and they're actually losing intra-abdominal pressure. So breath is a very important part of the squat. And those are a couple tips. Breathing in, holding it at the top on your descent, as well as when you're taking your breath, keep those shoulders down and possibly inhaling through your nose. Never think about chest up on the squat. That's a horrible cue. I think about shoulders down, breathing down. So if you have any other questions, feel free to contact me at TucsonStrength.com. Thanks so much.